So you want to make sure that you're picking that right neighborhood that offers you all those sort of things, so that living is just a bit more fun. Hey, it's Z here. Thanks for dropping by for the second video of the series, How to Apply for Universities and Colleges in Canada. Now, why should you be watching those videos? Many of you would just rather hire a consultant to do it, but here's what it is. Watching my videos will help you become more knowledgeable about the whole immigration process so that agencies won't be able to take advantage of you and scam you by charging you any extra money for things that are really simple. So in today's video, I'll be talking about 4 things. 1. Factors that are important to deciding on the right institution, selecting your program of study, know the important terms and funds and costs. First, the factors that are important to deciding on which university or college you should go to. Stop looking at rankings. Take it from me, it doesn't matter a single bit. We usually think the better the university, the better my career will be. Not necessarily. A big mistake that students make while choosing their university is look at rankings of the universities or colleges. It really doesn't matter if you're going to the top university or even the 170th ranked university. It's really about the opportunities that you get exposed to and your efforts into going after them and how your institution supports you in that journey. But here is what matters. Location, the reason for which you'll be exposed to a lot of opportunities. Very, very important. I cannot stress enough how location is one of the key things to consider when deciding which university or college you want to go to. Here are 2 reasons why. 1. Opportunities for employment and growth. An institution in a big city or close proximity to downtown will offer more opportunities for employment and growth than, say, an institution in a small town or an hour away from the city. A school that offers you countless number of networking opportunities should always be on top of your list. In downtown, which is the busiest area of a city, you'll be exposed to a lot of businesses and organizations as well as off-campus events, which will allow you to participate in a lot of networking opportunities. Having a great network actually helps you land that job that you're working towards. So be sure to pay close attention to the environment and surroundings of your institution in order to make the most out of your educational experience. Check out the blog in the description where I share more tips on the factors that help you make the right choice for your institution. Next up, select your program. Pretty simple and straightforward. What program are you passionate about? Take a free online career test, link is in the description. Let me know in the comments what program came up for yours. Answer questions based on your preferences, passions, and interests. Here's a list of the most common majors that students tend to usually take. It's harder to get jobs in specific niches. If your program is very specific, it gets a bit tough. A business always needs a salesperson, but may not always need an engineer. So if you're pursuing a niche program, you need to make sure that you put in the work to make the right connections in order to land a job right away after graduation. So make sure you find the right career options that best suits your profile. And if you're going after a niche program, props to you if you can make it. Take that challenge and prove people wrong. Third up, terms you need to know. Most people get confused on what's a post-secondary institution, because that's all over CIC and any immigration website. Here's what it is. Post-secondary institutions are colleges and universities. That's it. Second, DLIs, Designated Learning Institutions. This one's actually pretty simple. Any institution that can enroll international students has to be a DLI. If your institution is not a DLI, you cannot apply as an international student to that institution. If you need a study permit, your acceptance letter must be from a DLI. If it isn't, they will refuse your application. In the description, I have attached a link for you to all the designated learning institutions in Canada. Another thing that you need to understand is the difference between undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, college diplomas, advanced college diplomas, and other certificate courses. So the college system in Canada provides more hands-on technical experience through their programs. They offer 1-year graduate certificate program, 2 years college diplomas, or a 3-year advanced college diploma. And you get a bachelor's degree once you finish your program after studying for 3 to 4 years with a university. And after you complete your undergraduate studies, you go into your postgraduate studies, which is usually a master's degree and is a 2-year program. And then there is fall, winter, and spring intakes. These represent the time you actually start your program. So fall semesters usually start in September, spring semesters usually start in May, and winter semesters start in January. The most important thing you need to know is the deadlines for those intakes and your eligibility requirements. I personally recommend that you always apply for fall semesters. That way you just don't come into the cold season of Canada, which is during January. The deadlines for the fall intake usually range from February 1st to April 1st. My next video will actually cover in detail how to find deadlines for your institution's application process. So let's say you're trying to apply for a fall intake in September 2020, you need to have all your documents organized by December of 2019 and apply within February or April of 2020. And by the end of May or June, you should be applying for your visa to Canada. I know there's a lot of terms that I'm throwing at you, but to make it easier for you, I've attached a book of terms. It's like a dictionary of terms that you'll be hearing a lot throughout this process. Fourth up, funds and costs. So first thing you take into account is the tuition fees, but one thing you have to make sure you take into account is your living expenses. Your tuition fees, as I mentioned in the first video, range from $15,000 to $20,000 for college per year and $35,000 to $40,000 for universities per year. And living expenses actually range from $10,000 to $12,000 per year, no matter what. And living expenses include housing, food and groceries, health insurance, transportation, as well as recreational expenses. That being said, we're at the end of this video. To recap it, ask yourself, would you like a degree with prestige that you might not actually enjoy, or you would like a degree which gives you the education that you would like? University reputation matters somewhat in certain contexts, but it never takes control of your career's direction. And remember, you need to make sure that you're exposed to as many opportunities as you can, because when you write that resume, the first thing you put is your work experience and not your school. And as I mentioned, select the program you think you will be passionate about. Just because your family is selling you something doesn't mean you have to pursue that. And one of the most important things is selecting your program and make sure that you dig into your aspirations and motivations to really know what you want to do. Check out the book of terms that I've attached in the description, and make sure you check out the sample tuition statements that's attached below as well. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for staying tuned. If you like what I had to share, please like this video and subscribe, and share with your friends to help them be aware of the choices they make. Follow and message me on Instagram at @site_zihad. I'll personally respond to every single question that you guys have. But that's it. See you guys in the next video. Ciao. So that's actually where I live. I live on the top floor. It's a beautiful condo. And if you're thinking that's true, that's absolute horseshit, because I don't have the money to live there yet. But hopefully in 2 to 3 years. Look at this beautiful building. But if I just walk 5 minutes from my place, I get to see a bunch of restaurants, green parks, entertainment places, and all sorts of activities. So you want to make sure that you're picking that right neighborhood that offers you all those sort of things, so that living is just a bit more fun. But now I'm going to show you guys how the commute to downtown looks like, so let's get to it.
Eastbound.
We're downtown. Of course, this is the place for international students to get jobs, and the closer this is to you, jobs are more accessible to you. One thing about shorter bus rides that's nice is that you just get to the city center faster, and also you save a lot of time. You don't want to be spending 1 hour sitting in a bus doing nothing. Honestly, I love downtown. It just brings so much energy in you when you see the buzz of the city. So we're currently at the Byward Market of Ottawa. Basically, it's the entertainment district of the city. Tons of restaurants, lots of activities going on, and super busy area. To be honest, everyone's just out here having fun, having a good time. As you can tell already, overall downtown is just a good time. All those places within 15 to 20 minutes away from my place, which is amazing. But yeah, that's that for today. In my next video, I'll be showing you guys what it kind of looks like inside universities and colleges. So make sure to come back and check that out in my next video. See you guys there.